together who we are and what we do. We are a founding member of the Football League. We are 1884. We are positive, inspired and passionate. We are now. We are moving together. We are ambitious and driven. We are progress. We are change. We are prepared, honest and humble. We are the highs. We are the lows. We are the heartbeat of our community. We are the famous black and white. We are the dreams come true. We are the club of opportunity. We are the memories. We are the yet to come. We are Derby.
Complete faith in you lot as a group. The bench is significantly stronger than theirs and we'll make change when we have to. And I can't express it enough to you. You have to gas out, you have to be brave on set pieces, right? And I brought all them in the room, so I want you to look at them. Because they're the people that work hour upon hour upon hour trying to help you all the time. And they're the people that will be there at the end of it to congratulate you or to be sorrowful for you. But they're the people you're playing for. All the people on the fucking wing wall you're playing for. And you could achieve something great. You could. And all I ask is you give it your best. Give it your fucking best. If it ain't your day, fine. Get off, I'll send one of the game changers on. It's absolutely fine. But you have to start off with the mentality that you're going out to win the football.
Derby forward, it's Louis Sibley who scores. Danger for Derby here. McGoldrick is cleaned up by Cashin, terrific tackle. Into the area, to the byline, good cross. Still a chance for Derby, Pat. Sibley eventually fires it home.
Hello and welcome to the preview show from RamsTV. Derby County turned their attention to the newly named Bristol Street Motors Trophy tonight. Now hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers under-21s here at Pride Park Stadium. And Derby know exactly what they need to do to reach the knockout stages. That's after Lincoln City's win over Notts County last night that has booked their place in round two. For Derby, it's simple. They will win the group as long as they avoid defeat by 2 clear goals or more tonight. Anything else and the Rams are through. Otherwise, they're out. Remember, there will be a winner tonight. We'll have penalties if it's level at the end of 90 minutes. But even a defeat there would see Derby go through. So still a bit of work for Derby to do. That's even after winning their first 2 group games in this competition, beating Notts County and Lincoln as well. The Rams fighting on 3 fronts this week. They'll host Barnsley in the league on Saturday. The game tonight, that after the FA Cup visit to Crewe at the weekend. The Rams needed late goals to force a replay. They came in the 89th and 93rd minute of a 2-2 draw. But first team coach Matt Hamshaw says a replay is the least Derby deserve from that.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I thought we dominated possession, dominated shots. Obviously, we didn't take as many chances as we would have liked. It's something, obviously, we're conscious of. We've scored 6 goals in the last 2 games. And it's something that we just keep reiterating, keep working on training, but I'm sure the goals will come.
I mean, they have come plenty of them, and you create so many chances, particularly at Crewe. Are you heartened by that, especially?
I think you have to be, yeah. I think sometimes it's just a little bit of rubber green, a little bit of confidence sometimes in taking a shot off. You take an extra touch when you probably don't need one. If you look at somebody like Mendes at minute, who's obviously got 4 in 4, he's got plenty of confidence when the opportunity gets to shoot, and it tends to go in. So I think a little bit of that might come into it. However, if you watch training and see how lads work, the finishing's really good. So it's frustrating for us, but I'm sure it's something that'll turn in due time.
You finished the game really strongly, and there have been a few games this season where you've done that. That's by design, isn't it? I mean, you go out there to use the substitutes and to make sure you have energy right to the end.
Well, 100%, and it all bodes back to pre-season, and we've had success in this division previously, and we know what it takes, and our teams genuinely, from now to the end of the season, have always kicked on. So I should see no reason why that shouldn't be the case with this group, because they show good determination, good willingness, stuck together, had adversity a long way when things like you say haven't gone for them, and missed opportunities and missed chances, but you can't fault the work rate and enthusiasm and endeavour to try and get back in game. And arguably you could settle the day. It'd have been easy for some of them to think, oh well, we're out at FA Cup and we'll focus on league, but that ain't how this club should be and isn't, and we remain defiant till last minute and keep trying.
Interesting week for you. 3 games in 3 different competitions, and not a lot of rest in there either, particularly Wednesday and then league again on Saturday. How do you go about managing the group and managing the squad and getting everyone through and keeping them fresh?
Well, I think it's part and parcel of football, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a lot of games and a lot of competitions. However, that's why you have a squad. Anybody who pulls Derbyshire on in first team at this football club deserves to wear that football shirt. So I think people say, well, that's your 11, that's your 12. We don't work like that. It's a squad game and everybody will get an opportunity, and obviously squad is tested this week. I can't say it isn't, but it's a good opportunity for other people who potentially might not felt have got minutes to probably deserved or should have got, but I think that level of performance has been good, that they might feel like they're not as much entitled. So it's a good opportunity for them to put themselves forward in managers' thoughts and look to get a regular start in league.
Final group game in the EFL Trophy this week. You're hosting Wolves Academy. You might have done enough. You might have to do a little bit more. What's the message to the players in terms of how they approach this one?
Go and win the game. Nothing different to any game that we've approached this season. We want to be on front foot, want to take game to them, want to play good football, and we want to take us chances, as you've just said. So it's important that we keep winning. Obviously, we've won 2 games so far in this competition. We want to make it 3, irrelevant of any result tonight. We want to make sure that we're doing right things, and another opportunity for other people potentially to stake a claim to getting team.
And you and this management staff know all about this competition and how to be successful and what it can do for your season as a whole, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think that it gives valuable playing time to people who might not play regularly, but that doesn't mean so that they won't play regularly when the opportunity comes, and you can train and train and train. But this competition gives people opportunity to play 90 minutes so that when they do get their opportunity in a league game, whether that's Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day we might play on now, that they can take it and stay in the team. And that's what you want from your squad. You want loads of competition in loads of different areas, and we want to be coming in Thursday morning, Friday morning saying, right, we've got a selection dilemma now. He's got to play. He did really well the other day, and that's how we've always worked. And I think it drives the first team forward. It drives players forward. Nobody ever sits back and relaxes and think, well, I'm a given in the team, and we've always worked like that.
Matt Hamshaw there, more from him in Matchday Live tonight from the earlier time of 6:30. Will be very interesting to see how Derby line up. We'll have Sean Barker and Derby's senior under-21s pro Bradley Johnson with us in the studio to go through it all. Wolves come to Pride Park knowing what they need to do to make it through to the knockout stages. Tonight's game will be a real occasion for the helpfully named head coach James Collins, who has a personal connection to the Rams.
Yeah, Derby County. I was a Derby County season ticket holder when I was a young lad, and I've never coached at Pride Park. I've coached at many stadiums, but not Pride Park. So it'll be a big, good night for me. But it's only a good night if you go there and put on a good performance. It will probably be. I think I said it about PSV Eindhoven early on in the season, but this will probably be one of, if not our toughest game of the season. Derby play really strong players in this competition. They take it seriously. I think Paul Warren's won it with Rotherham in the past, or at least got to the final. And he takes it seriously, and they have a big squad, so it won't be a group of Derby Counties under 21s, it'll be a group of Derby Counties first team or first team fringe players. So we will have to be at our very best to get anything out of the game. But what a challenge that is for us, what an occasion it is for us, and we'll go there and give it our best shot. And the big thing is we'll learn something about our players, which is what we're trying to do every time we take them on the pitch.
James Collins, the Wolves under-21s head coach there. Remember, his side have to win by at least 2 clear goals tonight to go through to the knockout stages of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Derby just have to avoid that to go through to the knockout round as group winners. Kane Wilson has started the 2 previous group games for the Rams, and he came off the bench in that comeback draw at Crewe at the weekend.
It showed a lot of resilience. I think at times this season, maybe when we've been down or needed a goal, we haven't had the fight and the perseverance really to keep pushing for the goal. Obviously, we all know it's disappointing. We shouldn't have been in a 2-0 down position at any point in the game. But we come back from it and we've earned a replay, and hopefully we beat them.
The key theme throughout the season really has been trying to build momentum. Coming from behind like that, even though it's not a win, it is a continuation from the good performance on Tuesday night last week.
No, it is, yeah. It's not a loss at the end of the day. It's obviously not a result that we're after, but the replay is an opportunity to put it right and go and get a win from the get-go.
Personally, you've played in a few positions of late. You've really shown your versatility, haven't you?
Yeah. It's been interesting for me to learn the experience. It's playing different positions. I think the skill set that I kind of have, it probably moulds into a few different positions, which is obviously a plus side, hopefully for myself getting on the pitch. But yeah, it's been enjoyable.
You seem really fearless on the board as well, really driving forward. That's you in a nutshell, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. It's obviously, football's a game, it's fun, and that's what I enjoy doing. Like, it's my favourite part of football, so if I can do it, then obviously it's an asset for the team.
Bristol Street Motors Trophy on Wednesday night, your final group game. How important is it to try and make it 3 wins out of 3?
Yeah, it's important. I think there'll be a lot of players getting game time, needed game time, and it'll be an opportunity for us to kind of showcase what we've got and get into the next round.
Yeah, how important is the group at the minute? Because it is a busy run of fixtures. It's been Saturday, Tuesday for weeks now.
Yeah. So it's going to be important to rotate it, because the boys that have been playing in the league games and obviously the previous cup game are going to need a rest. So it's obviously going to be important that we put up a good performance out there and show the gaffer what we can all do.
Yeah, and obviously I know you only take it one game at a time, but to get a good result on Wednesday, build into a very big game at Pride Park on Saturday against Barnes is going to be imperative, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We obviously want to start putting back-to-back wins together, so if we get a win on Wednesday and a win on Saturday, then it will be the start of hopefully a good run.
That's Kane Wilson, and that's all from the preview show from RamsTV for now. Remember, kick-off is at the earlier time of 7 o'clock this evening, which means Matchday Live is with you from a slightly earlier time as well. We'll have Bradley Johnson and Sean Barker with us in the studio from 6:30, so get your Game Pass now at dcfc.co.uk. We're available worldwide, including in the UK, so don't miss out. Goodbye.